Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
Then it's PJ.
And we're coming to you here from the West Coast. We're out here at the Bingata Bowl in San Jose, California.
Yes, sir.
And this is going to be the only time we're out here this season to play this team. It's an extra conference game, so it's the only time that the Beewolves will be facing the Grapplers. So the San Jose Grapplers are going to be there. And Pete was telling me before the game what's their record?
17-10.
Same as ours. So it's going to be quite a battle between us and them.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's going to be a tough match. Beewolves have a plus 40 run differential. The Grapplers only a plus 36, and really that's the only point where the two teams differ. So,
all right. Well, before I tell you about this game, let's talk about the last one. It looked good for a while. The Beewolves got started off first. Bottom of the second, Poke Foster comes up, gets one out in right center field. It's an RBI for the Beewolves. Puts him out in front. I'm always telling Pete about how much I like Poke. Still, then in the bottom of the second, Bertha Banks comes up, and she hits a 2-run home run out of the wall. 3-0 beat Bertha Banks.
Yes, sir. She's on a roll.
She is rolling all the way around the bags there, tagging everyone. Yeah, she's been looking great recently. The top of the sixth for the other guys, Benson comes up against Japani, and he hits one out in the center field. It's a 2-run home run, and brings them to within 1 run of us. And then again, it's in the top of the eighth. It's Benson again. This time he's going to be up against Barajas, and he's going to hit one into left field. It's a triple RBI off a big miss. This thing just over the glove. He was actually in the right spot. Just went over his glove, and he's going to bring them out. I'm sorry. That makes it 3-3. Then in the top of the eighth, Tara Leonera versus Barajas. She hits one out into center field, gets an RBI, puts them ahead, makes it 4-3. Beewolves try to fight back at the bottom of the ninth. They're threatening, but with Sturdy Woodman up at the plate, he pops up this easy one behind the plate. Catcher's gonna grab it, and that was a good come from behind win for the other guys there, Pete. Who'd we play?
Yeah, it was a good come from behind, and a little troubling that the Beewolves scored in only 1 inning the entire game. Again, you kind of lose sight of the fact since they did score 3, you think to yourself that there's been some good offense, but the reality is when you look at that box score and you see 8 zeros and only one inning with the number in it, that's not great offense. No, we got it started early and then just kind of coasted the rest of the way. So but you got to hand it to the front runners, right? The front runners came back and really stuck in it, played in there, got back, and what a good come from behind victory for them. Exactly right. It could have been so easy for them to just pack up early and figure, this one's over. We'll give it to the Beewolves and we'll move on. But they stuck it out. They stayed in there. They kept fighting, and then, like you said, they came back. The other thing, though, that gets a little deceptive is that the Beewolves are hitting the ball. They just aren't bringing people in. They're leaving people stranded on base. People getting thrown out trying to steal, which again, the Beewolves' ability to steal has really suffered this year. They don't seem to be getting any sort of a good jump. So again, it's deceptive. You think to yourself, when you think about it, you're like, well, they're hitting. Yeah. They're scoring, but you're like, when you look at it at the end of the day, behind an L, they're not hitting as well as they should, and they're not scoring as many as they should. It's true. Ergo the L. Yeah. It was a tough loss, close game, but so this team, the Grapplers, there's a few new players on the team. Most of the team's been here for years. They've been playing well together. They've always been strong. Joaquin Fury is one they bring in, a 26-year-old rookie, shortstop, B+ ranked, 75 power, 65 connectivity, 91 fielding, and an 87 arm. At 26 years old, he's making $8 million a year. He's hitting 265 with 12 RBIs, so he's someone to look out for the Grapplers. Chevelle Stewart, also, they picked up from the Gold Coast. Chevelle's been at the Gold Coast forever, catching there. He decides to come here this season. It hasn't been going that well for him thus far. He's only hitting 163 with 49, 8 hits at 49 at bats. So he's still struggling. Yes, he is.
Looking down at pitchers, that's where they really made changes. Wes Yogurt, they pick up the starting pitcher from the Wild Pigs. He comes out here. He's evened up one apiece. He's got a 4.02 ERA, so that's his highest ERA ever. But he's a great pitcher, B+ ranked. He'll do well eventually. Under that, Thrash Allmeyer comes here from the Sawteeth. Just changes locker rooms. Comes on over. He's got a winning record, 3-2 with a 2.31 ERA. So Thrash is someone to look at. And then the other
and a mighty fine mullet as well. That mullet is nice.
World famous.
That is on point. That is on point right there.
And the other pitcher, Dick Lucas, B+ rank. He started off 2 seasons at the Herbisaurs, played the Hot Corners last season. Now he's here with the Grapplers. He's 3-3 with 5.08 ERA. So that's some of the new faces here in San Jose for the Grapplers. There were 8 other games to tell you about since the last one, Pete. So why don't you start us off with the Buzzards at the Warblers? It was an all Colorado game.
All right, so the Buzzards travel to take on the Warblers. They jump out to an early lead. The Warblers try to fight back, and in the end, it's going to wind up being the Buzzards 11-9.
They traveled the same building. Crocs at the Freebooters, it's Crocs 3-2.
Herbisaurs taking on the Houston Jacks. Houston Jacks eke one out 3-2.
Burners were in Phoenix to face the Sandcats, and they crushed them 6-2.
Sirloin's taking on the Blowfish. Blowfish out to an early lead. They'll hold on a win 2-1.
Arctics were at the Platypi in San Diego. It was a close game, but the Arctics took them 5-4.
Detroit Moose travel to take on the Hot Corners. Low-scoring affair. Moose win it 2-1.
Jacks were here at the Sawteeth. Jacks beat them 3-1.
Yes, sir. So you know what that means, Tom. You know what that means. When you look at the standings and you're looking at the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, you're going to see the Blowfish riding high. Blowfish with a record of 22-6, a +32 run differential, maintain a lock on that Pathfinder, first place in Pathfinder Division. Behind them in tie for second place, the Crocodons and the Freedom, both with records of 16-11, both of them 5.5 games out of first place.
Yeah, Blowfish best record in the league right now. In the Uncharted Division, it's the San Diego Platypi out in front with a +30 run differential and a 17-10 record. They are 2 full games ahead of the Oakland Outlaws, who are respectively at 15-12.
Down in the Journey Division, the very Grapplers were playing this evening with a record of 17-10 and a +34 run differential, the best in the Pioneer Conference. They have a 3.5 game lead over the Arctics, who are in second, actually tied for second place with our sister team, the Phoenix Sandcats. Arctics and Sandcats with records of 14-14, playing 500 ball, like I said, 3.5 games back.
All right, the Explorer Conference Seafair Division, the Houston Jacks are in front as they've been almost the whole season, really. 19-9 with a +31 run differential. They've got a 4.5 game lead over the second place team, who still has a winning record. The California Gold Coats are 14-13.
In our very own trade division, the Hawaii Nemesis with a record of 19-8 have dethroned the Beewolves, and they sit alone atop the trade division. They have a +40 run differential. Just behind them, nipping at their heels, our very own Phoenix Beewolves with a record of 17-10. They are 2 games out of first place. They also have a +40 run differential. Those run differentials, the best in the Explorer Conference, actually the best in the league right now.
Yeah.
Behind them, the Sirloins at 13-14, they're 6 games out. The Herbisaurs at 12-15 find themselves 7 games out of first place. And of course, the Water Bullets, probably suffering the most, with a record of 9-18, find themselves 10 games out of first place with a -28 run differential.
Yep. And then the Curiosity Division, it's the San Diego Moonstars who are out in front. They are 15-12, and they have only a half game lead ahead of the San Jose Sawteeth, who are 15-13.
Yes, sir.
Brings us to tonight's game. It's game 28-44. We're getting there. It's going to be 17-10 Beewolves against the 17-10 Grapplers. Grapplers known as extreme defensive experts, so it could be difficult to score against these guys, which isn't something we want to hear. We're going to be putting our southpaw on the mound, the left-hander Deshaun Levonne, known mostly for his accuracy. He's also got good velocity and junk. He's got a 3-2 winning record. He'd like to keep a winning record. He's got a 3.83 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP.
And backing him up is the locked-in Buster Biggs out there in left field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect at home plate, and good speed on the base pass, hitting .413 with 2 home runs. Superstar shortstop Henley Dexteras with about average power, but good ability to connect at home plate, good speed on the base pass, hitting .333 with 9 home runs. And then Barney Bryan, the third baseman, is juiced right now, Tommy. He's juiced right now. And he's got a little bit, better, where's he at? He's at a little bit less than average power, a little bit less than average contact, but good speed on the base pass. Again, because he's juiced, all of his attributes are juiced up a little bit. He's hitting 167 with no home runs.
Yeah, maybe we'll use that to our advantage, get him in the lineup tonight, see where he can play. Barry Ozone's going to be the starting pitcher for the Grapplers. The right-hander is known mostly for his junk. He's also got good velocity and an okay accuracy. He's got a 2-0, a perfect winning record. He's got a 4.41 ERA and a 1.47 WHIP.
And backing him up is Devin Godsendez, the first baseman. He is on fire right now with good power, very good ability to connect, and about average speed on the base pass. Again, because he's juiced, all of his attributes are plussed a little bit. He's hitting .304 with 8 home runs. Hoven Bambino, the right fielder, is not 100% physically fit. He seems to be hurting a little bit here in the 28th game of the season, but he's got good power. He's got less than average ability to connect, but better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting .324 with 6 home runs. And then Ali Finderi, the third baseman, she's locked in right now. She's got less than average power. She's got a good contact at home plate and better than average speed on base pass. She's hitting .283 with 2 home runs. You can't say it's poor power. She doesn't have poor power, but she doesn't have, it's not quite average. So less than average, I guess.
I like.
Here's the thing, folks. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. So.
I'm 3 cocktails in.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, Deshaun Levonne, be careful what you throw to Devin Godsendez tonight, or Ali Finderi, because it's gonna be painful. All right,
put it in his ear. Put it in his ear.
We're getting the assistant lineup from the coach, from the second base coach, and it looks like this. Hanley Dexter is going to start things off and play second base. Hanley's playing for the slumping Freddie Knox. Thank goodness. Barney Bryan's in the game. He's going to be put in at third base.
All right.
He's in for Bertha Banks. And she's giving Bertha a rest. She's not down or anything like that, but he's just juiced. So like he's like, hey coach, come on man. Coach is like, are you on coke? What the heck? No, nah, he'll go. All right, he's got wild eyes. He'll play. Batting third, Buster Biggs. He'll be out in left field. He is locked in. So we got locked in. We got Steve Monstour is going to catch today. Fiona Clark is she's on. She's tense and she's also not quite 100%. Batting behind her at fifth, Sturdy Woodman at first base. We got Hammerlong Ballo for the DH, but he's tense. Unless you want to have someone else DH like Poke or Bertha. Let's say if we did Poke, we could really test his batting average.
If you would like, who's so Monsteur's catching?
Yeah.
Is he 100% physically?
Yeah.
I was gonna say because maybe we go with Fiona Clark for the defense and then put Monstour in for batting because he's got the better bat.
But yeah, Clark is tense and not 100%.
Yeah.
So she'd be
all right. I don't know.
Or we could leave Hammer in. I mean, if you want Hammer, he's your guy.
I guess so because I've been thinking about maybe cutting Hammer.
Oh.
And
really?
now I'm thinking, yeah, I have because he's $10 million and he's really not played well all season.
Yeah.
We're going to be at 30 games in. He's only got 6 home runs on the season, and if he's not hitting home runs, he's not. He's really not hitting that well. So if we drop him, pick up somebody much cheaper, then we got some money to try and develop.
All right. So what about the lineup right here?
I guess let's just go with Hammer.
Okay. All right.
We'll give him a chance. That way he doesn't have to play, but he gets a chance to hit.
Okay. Hammer Slamus is going to play shortstop, bat 7th, behind him 8th. Eddie Keller is going to be out in right field. Poke Foster, yeah. Oh, that's right, because Hammer is going to be our designated hitter. So Eduardo Keller is going to be right field. He's got a couple rookies playing today. And then Magic Moore in center field batting 9th. And on starting the mound, only pitching Deshaun Levonne. He's into the 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, and the changeup. You ready to go?
And remember, folks, if this doesn't work, it was all Tom's idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I pressured you real bad.
He said if I didn't put a hammer in, he was going to just completely quit. For the Grapplers, Ali Finderi playing third base is going to lead off. Clay at center field, batting second. Got Sendez, the designated hitter. Bombino in right field. Stewart catching. Electro at shortstop. Fair in second base. Forrest at left field. And Fielder at first base. And on the bump is going to be Barry Ozone. Hanley Dexteros, Barney Bryan, and Buster Biggs will get ready to face off against Barry Ozone, who's stepping on the bump with that 4.41 ERA.
All right.
As the Grapplers take the field, in steps Hanley Dexteros, neutral and fit, tough out utility player, hitting .333 with 9 home runs, 17 RBIs. And the game is underway. Oh. There's a hard smash, but foul along the first baseline. Strike one. That one's inside. That'll even the count 1-1. That's way high. Ball 2. 2-1. There's a smash into right field. Right fielder Hoven Bambino is going to make the kick for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Barney Bryan.
All right, Barney Bryan juiced. He's excited to play here tonight. Hitting 167 on the West Coast. Oh, he gets that in the line past Finderi. That's going to be picked up by... Okay, he's going to have to come back. He made it safely to first base. Thought about second, but the coach is like, hold on there, Barney. You're just getting to first now.
He's so juiced. He stood up. Buster Biggs steps in. He's locked in and fit. Hitting .413, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Barney Bryan at first base has some speed, but there's a good... Ooh, that's a good... Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Wrong button. It's kind of a mishandled pitch there.
Oh, no.
There's a roller to Electro at second. At short. Oh, and it's a double play over to first for the double play. So we're out of the first, heading into the bottom of the first. It's still no score. Ali Finderi, Jeff Clay, and Devin Gonçalves going to face off against Deshaun Levonne and his 3.83 ERA. And I promise, folks, I'm going to start paying attention.
Turn that other TV off over there.
Ali Finderi. Oh, I'm pitching. You talk.
Ali Finderi, she's locked in. 283, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Great contact hitter. I've always liked Ali Finderi. Third basewoman. Makes good contact, pulls it right. Foul ball, first base line. On the count. Deshaun Levonne looking cool. The call, number 29, gets the signal from Steve Monstour. Winds up, tosses the ball. Right in there for a strike. 0-2, he's got Ali Finderi in a hole. Deshaun Levonne, one of the best fourth string pitchers in the game. Usually at this point in the lineup, you're dealing with something a little more difficult. Oh, and that gets up to Keller, who's going to stop it nicely. Hanley jumped up, but it was about 5 feet above his head, even at full extension. And that brings in Jeff Clay. And 220 on the season, 5 home runs, 14 RBIs. Mostly a contact hitter with fair power. Not quite 100% fitness. He's got a faster than average run at first base. Pressure up now. Bottom of first, no score. Beewolves Grapplers. There's one on the ground. Hanley Dexteros, who's going to toss it over to second. Back to first. They get the double play. They even things up there. It's tit for tat here in
way to go.
San Jose. And even now that brings up Devin Gonçalves, who's on fire. The outfield's going to start walking back toward the wall because this man can hit ball. He's at 304, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs. And if it's anywhere in the strike zone, he's going to tear the cover off it. That one's inside, misses ball 1-1 on the count. But Deshaun Levonne has faced Devin Gonçalves more than once before. Doesn't chase outside. 2-0. Spits that out. Trying to think of what to do to get back in it here. Hard one on the ground. Foul ball, first base line. Deshaun Levonne figures out he doesn't have to hit a home run. He can get him to hit this on the ground in play and get him out. He hits it hard. Foul ball, third base line. He's hitting it hard wherever it goes. It's going to go fast. Now here's 2-2-2. That one misses up high. The infield's going to guard the lines. He's been hitting them down the lines. There's one. Oh, and that one's straight into center field. Gets a single. Magic Moore's going to pick that up off the ground, toss it in. And that's a clean single by Devin Gonçalves. Fans love him. Well, he left here a couple seasons ago to play somewhere else and came right back. He always has a home in San Jose. Now it's Hoven Bambino. Fast runner at first base. Bambino's at 324, 6 home runs, 22 RBIs. There's the throw to second, and they're not going to get Gonçalves. He's now in scoring position.
Dang, damn it.
He's an RBI man, Bambino. Fouls that one back off in the Beewolves dugout. Even at one apiece. 2 outs, bottom of the first, no score. Deshaun Levonne hoping to get out of this, get away. Foul ball, third base line. 1-2. It's got to be a creative pitch here to get him to swing and miss. He does swing and miss inside corner, and he strikes him out. He gets out of it. Way to go, Deshaun.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the second. Still no score. Steve Monstour, Sturdy Woodman, hammer long ball. Going to get a first look at Barry Ozone, who threw 8 pitches and gave up 1 hit in the top of the first. Grapplers out hitting the Beewolves 2-1. Steve Monstour, the catcher, neutral and he's got power versus right-handed pitching, hitting .368 with 9 home runs.
All right, Barry Ozone wipes his mouth, throws the first pitch of the second inning. It's a liner past the mound, skips off the ground. Electro picks it up, though, on his way over towards second. He was playing close to the second and got that out.
Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, neutral and hitting .394, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Ozone up to 10. Make it 11 pitches. That one's low ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Then to Sturdy Woodman.
Oh.
That catches the outside corner for called strike now. Woodman behind the count. 1-2. That one's lifted into right field. And it's going to... Hovind Bambino stays on it. The first baseman dove for it. But he was... Hovind Bambino comes up with a catch.
Oh, boy. Hammerlong ball is up now, hitting .300. He's the designated hitter for the... Whoa, that's back all the way, the inside pitch. 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. All low way. 2 quick balls now. Hammer. Looks like Ozone's a little nervous throwing to him. That misses low. Good patience. 3-1. Get that pitch count up. Make him throw a whole bunch. Oh, and steady swings. Fouls at first base line. 3-1 now. Hitter's pitch. Swings down, fouls it back. Now we're full up. 3-2. Full count. 19th pitch. Right in there. Fouls it back off the wall. 3-2. He's making him throw. 20th pitch. Outside and away. Way to patience. Way to show patience there. And Hammerlong Ball's going to get on first base.
Yes, sir. So we got a runner on first with 1 out. Ham Slamus, the shortstop, neutral and fit, hitting .375. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hammy does not have a lot of speed over at first base. Not a threat to steal. First pitch to Slamus is high, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a roller to Ian Fielder at first. He'll make the catch, step on first, and end the inning. We're going to end this side. We're going to go into the bottom of the second. Chevelle Stewart, Eduardo Electro, and London Fair going to face Levonne, who threw 14 pitches, racked up a strikeout, and gave up 2 hits in his half of the first. Chevelle Stewart, the catcher, is neutral and fit. He's got good connection versus left-handed pitching, but he's hitting 163 with 2 RBIs. First pitch is fouled off into the stands along the first base side. No balls and a strike to Chevelle Stewart. Levonne delivers outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Deshaun Levonne with 43 Ks this season. That's in there for a called second strike. Stewart now looking up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 2. 2-2. Deshaun Levonne versus Chevelle Stewart, and that's going to be in there. And Henry Dexteris lays out for it, is able to corral it, get up and make the throw to first to retire Chevelle Stewart. Eduardo Electro, the shortstop, neutral and fit. He's hitting .364 with 6 RBIs, but he's been labeled around the league as an RBI dud. That one's hit into foul territory. That's going to be into the stands along the right field line. No balls and a strike with 1 out. That's in there for call second strike, and now Eduardo Electro is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. That one's high, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the second, still no score. There's a roller. Hanley Dexteris is going to run up on it, barehanded, flip it over to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, in steps London Fair. Landon Fair, the second baseman, he's locked in and fit, hitting .359, 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Deshaun Levonne going to deliver his 25th pitch. That's fouled off along the third base side. Now he's in the hole 0-2. That one's popped up straight back and out of play. He'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Swing and miss, strike 3, down he goes. That's number 2 for Deshaun Levonne. We're going to head into the top of the third. Still no score. Beewolves, no runs on 1 hit. Grapplers, no runs on 2 hits. Eduardo Keller's first at bat. Magic Moore's first at bat. Hanley Dexteris 0 for 1. Ozone at 23 pitches with a walk and a hit. Eduardo Keller, neutral and fit, hitting .250 on the season.
Beewolves,
come on, Eduardo.
Beewolves stranded batters in the last 2 innings. They're going for 3-0. Breaking pitch makes an in for strike. On the count. 25th pitch by Barry Ozone.
Oh,
There's a screwball. It's on the ground to fair at second. 1 pump throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Sorry about that, Eduardo. Magic Moore, the center fielder, neutral and fit, hitting .286 with 2 home runs, 8 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, Magic. Magic takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a smash into left center field. Doesn't have enough. Yeah, it does. It's out of here, and Magic Moore will start the scoring in the top of the 3rd with a home run that traveled to left center field. It went 419 feet. It's his 3rd home run and 9th RBI of the season, and Magic Moore has been on a bit of a run, Tom.
Yeah, he has. But funny thing, I just got an achievement. Hit a home run in every stadium. I know I've hit home runs here before, haven't I?
Never.
Hanley Dexter's is up now. I think he's 0 for 1 in the day. Or is he 1 for 1? 2 quick balls to Hanley. Low, away and then high. He reaches down, fouls that back off. Now it's 2-1. 30-second pitch. Also low. 3-1. He's nervous throwing. Hitter's pitch to Hanley. Hard one past the mound into center field. Hanley's going to make it on base. Clean single. Way to go, Hanley. Hanley's my manly. I'm wearing his jersey.
Yes, sir. So no outs, runner at first. In steps Barney Bryan. He's neutral and juiced. 1 for 1 with a single. Hanley Dexter's at first base. Has some speed. First pitch to Barney Bryan. That's gone. Barney Bryan is juiced.
Yeah.
And he's gone. So back-to-back, well, not back-to-back, but 2 home runs in the top of the 3rd, and that traveled 419 feet. That's his first home run and 2nd RBI of the season. And the Beewolves are up 3-0 in the top of the 3rd.
Way to
Buster
go.
Biggs. Yes, sir.
Way to go, rookie. First home run. And he's all grown up. Buster Biggs, 35th pitch now. The 10th Barry Ozone floats one to Buster Biggs. It's a liner out in the left field. Philippa Forrest runs up to grab it. 2 down. Should I hit another one?
Yes, do it. I think the Cubs just hit 3 in the 3rd today. Steve Mott Stewart, power versus right-handed pitching.
A little early.
Fouls that one off into the stands along the right field line. Allen's low, ball 1, strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Ozone tense now.
Yes!
There's a shot. That's 3. Is it going to go? It's out of here. Steve Mott Stewart cleared the fence. That went 396 feet over the left field wall. That's his 10th home run and 20th RBI of the season. And the Beewolves are out to a 4-0 lead, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Oh my goodness, Sturdy. 0 for 1 in the day, 390 on the season. 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. Somebody pull Barry Ozone. That's on the ground. Oh, it's a tough dive. Gatsendas can't quite pick it up. It's going to roll in the center field. Bambino picks it up and throws it in. And the fans are giving the business to their home team here.
Yes, sir. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Hammerlong Ballo, the designated hitter, steps up. He walked his first time up. Sturdy Woodman does not have a lot of speed at first base. First pitch is fouled off. Strike 1. Allen's low in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ozone tense. That's down. Ball 2. 2-1 now. That's low as well. Ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to swing and a miss. Strike 2. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and there's a roller to the 3rd baseman, Finderi. She's going to pick it up, make the throw to fielder at first base for the 3rd out. But we're going to head into the bottom of the 3rd. Beewolves 4, Grapplers nothing. Philippa Forrest, first at bat. Ian Fielder, first at bat. Ali Finderi, 1 for 1. Levonne at 27 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. His ERA is at a 3.64. Philippa Forrest is 10th, but 5th.
Is 28th pitch by Deshaun Levonne's going to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd. 4-0 Beewolves. One inning they had the last inning to the 10th Philippa Forrest. This is low and inside. 1-0 the count. Philippa can hit the ball when she's not tense. Hey, she can hit it when she's tense. There she does hit it on the ground. The slam is going to pick up 1 skip, 1 pump, throw to first. Good clean hit there, and Deshaun Levonne starting to look a little excited on the mound. I think he's locked in now. Ian Fielder now, 244. Yes, he is locked in. Fielder takes that one low and away, misses ball 1 on the count. The first baseman, this Fielder, he fools him inside, swinging and a miss, strike 1. I thought Gatsendas was first base, but it's Fielder who's first base. There's one on the ground that goes right past Sturdy Woodman. Like right past him. I don't know why he didn't pick that up. But, all right, so fielder gets on first base, and that's going to bring an alley find error. 1 for 1 with a single. Fielder's just under about average speed runner at first base. Double play here would finish things off. He reaches back, fouls it off the wall. 1 the count to Ali Findari. Third base win. Solid hitter for the. Is on the ground too. Oh, come on! That one goes right under Dexterez, and Magic Moore's going to throw that in. The runners get to first and third. That one, that's twice in a row. One right under our fielder's gloves. I don't know what that's about. All right, now we really need that double out. 2 outs. Deshaun Levonne, 35th pitch to Jeff Clay. Up near the hands, misses. Ball 1. Clay's looking a little tense right now, but that hasn't seemed to huddle anybody off. Wow, hard liner, third base. Even things up at 1 apiece. Check swing, strike 2. Can he K him? He's a whiffer, Jeff Clay, in this position normally. Swing and miss, strike 3. All right, he gets another K. Now we just need 1. We don't need that double play anymore. Oh, but it brings in Devin Gunsend. It was 1 for 1 with a single. Alfred's going to go back in case. 39th pitch by Deshaun Levonne. He's in a tough spot. There goes the runner. The throw. Not in time. Threw it as hard as he could, but it's Steve Monstour behind the bag. 40th pitch by Deshaun Levonne. Now we just need 1 out. We need 1. Chewing gum gets in this. Now misses up high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Beewolves still keeping him off the board. Oh, give me a break. The diving. Ham Slamus dives for it. Can't get it. Just missed it. And that scores 2 runs. And that's the third play that Beewolves have just missed. He got a runner at first, but now it's 4-2. Grapplers. There's one right up the middle. Oh man, now they're teeing off on, and he gets third base. Son of a gun, man. Now they can't. This is getting frustrating, Pete. Deshaun Levonne now at 42 pitches. There's 1 strike. He'll get another one, and then they'll tee off on him. There's a roller. Sturdy Woman's going to pick it up. Toss back behind him to first base. Deshaun Levonne barely gets it. Close it out. Jeez.
Yes, sir. But the Grapplers pick up 2 in the bottom of the third, making the score Beewolves 4, Grapplers 2. Ham Slamus 0 for 1. Eduardo Keller 0 for 1. And Magic Moore 1 for 1 with a home run. Barry Ozone at 46 pitches. Ham Slamus neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Come on, Hammy. Let's get her going here.
All right. Yeah, the Beewolves want to add some more. They don't want to sit here. First high side for a strike.
No.
Swing right back to the mound. Ozone picks up 1 pump to the first base. 1 up, 1 down.
Yes, sir. And in steps Eduardo Keller, the left fielder. He's neutral and fit 0 for 1 today. Come on, Eddie. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 4th. Beewolves 4, Grapplers 2. That one's way inside. Ball 1. Keller had to get out of the way of that one. That one's way outside. Ball 2. Ozone now
don't know what
struggling.
But what to swing
at?
at?
Fouled off. 2-1. Allen tied ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Eduardo Keller. There's a smash. That's going to split the third baseman and the shortstop and get into left field for a clean single. Eduardo Keller is on with 1 out.
Yeah, the rookie's playing okay from Beewolves tonight, Pete.
Yes, he is.
Got a chance
so
here.
Far.
Magic Moore's 1 for 1 with a home run and RBI. He's got a fast runner at first base. And he's getting in Barry Ozone's head. Little lofter liner. That's going to go into... Okay. No, he's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. They throw to second. All right, Keller started making his way to third, but he wasn't going to make a good call by the coach to scream at him to go back.
Runners at first and second with 1 out. In steps Hanley Dexterez. I didn't see what he is. I think he's 1 for 2 today. First pitch of Dexterez is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Oh.
That floats in there for a called second strike, but Hanley Dexterez, known around the league as a tough out. 1 ball, 2 strikes, way inside. Dexterez had to duck out of the way of that one. 2-2 now. There's a smash up the middle, and that's going to get into center field. And here comes Eduardo Keller, and he's going to be... Oh, come on. They got him. He was supposed to be fast. Marty Bryant locked in and juiced. 2 for 2 with a single. Okay.
And
home
something or other. He's got a runner at fast runs at first and second. First was ready for strike. 0-1 the count. Beewolves don't want to strand all these guys again. Now misses inside, ball. What a piece now. Barney Bryant looking good today.
No.
Oh, and there they strand him. That's center field. Waving that off is Jeff Clay. He's going to pull that in for third out.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the bottom of the fourth. It's Beewolves 4, Grapplers 2. Eduardo Electro 0 for 1. Landon Fair 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Filippo Forrest 0 for 1. Levonne at 44 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. His ERA is a 3.98. Eduardo Electro, the shortstop. Electro, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Oosh. Man, that makes me bad. First pitch to Electro's in there for a swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth.
No.
That one's outside, ball 2. Beewolves holding on to a 2-run lead, 4-2 in the bottom of the fourth. There's a roller, but that's foul along the third baseline. He'll get another pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That's in it for called third strike. Down goes Eduardo Electro. He thanks Deshaun Levonne for striking him out. Landon Fair locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Thank you for letting me go back to the dugout. There's a roller. That's going to get into the outfield. Center field for a clean single. So 1 on with 1 out. And in steps Filippo Forrest. She's tense but fit. She's 0 for 1 today. Runner at first has less than average speed. First pitch to Filippo Forrest is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a roller. Oh, and that was the wrong button. Now I'm hitting the bumper when I should be hitting the trigger. So that one gets into right center for a clean single. Now you got runners at first and second with 1 out. Indian fielder 1 for 1 with a single. Like I say, not a lot of speed on the base pass. First pitch to fielders low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
I thought that was good.
There's a roller. Slamus is going to get it over to second, over to first. Oh, they don't get the relay, but they do get the runner at second. So 2 outs now with runners at first and third. Ali Finderi is locked in and fit. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Come on, defense. Play the batter. Deshaun Levonne steps off the rubber, and the runners are back. Runners at first and third. There's a shot into center field. Magic Moore will get it in quickly and hold everybody to 1 base, but that's going to be another score for the Grapplers. It's 4-3. Jeff Clay, tense but well, known as a whiffer. He's 0 for 2 today.
Reticle didn't end up where I was hoping it would. Come on, ump.
First pitch is outside, ball 1. Levonne delivering his 57th pitch in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs to Jeff Clay, the center fielder. That's in it for called second strike. And very quickly now, Clay behind in the count 1-2. Clay known around the league as a whiffer. Oh, and that's going to be a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to pick it up, flip it over to Deshaun Levonne, who's covering first for the 3rd out. But chipping away is what the Grapplers are doing. It's now 4-3 as we go into the top of the 5th. Buster Biggs 0 for 2. Steve Von Stewart 1 for 2 with a home run, and Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2. Barry Ozone at 62 pitches, giving up a walk and 9 hits. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit, 0 for 2 today. Come on, boys. This is what happened last time. Uh-oh. Barry Ozone's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Mac Gunn, the relief pitcher. Mac Gunn has a 2.18 ERA, a 0.73 whip, 24 Ks on the season. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity. He's got better than average junk and accuracy. He's almost all fully rested. He's known around the league as a K-man. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a curveball. So Mac Gunn taking over duties on the bump. First pitch to Buster Biggs is outside, ball 1. That one's a shot into right center field, and that's going to get all the way back to the... Oh, no!
What a catch!
Oven Bambino with a diving catch. He robbed Buster Biggs.
Oh, that was beautiful. Way to go, Bambino. Steve Monstour up now, 371, 10 home runs. Oh, misses high. Good patience. 97 miles an hour from Mac Gunn. The aptly named Gunn. That also misses. That's a 99 miles an hour. 2-0. Misses inside 3-0. He's having a hard time dialing it in for Steve Monstour. Walks him on 4 pitches. Way to go, Stevie.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Sturdy Woodman. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Steve Monstour at first base has a little bit less than average speed. Again, there's a strong arm behind the plate for the Grapplers. First pitch to Woodman is up, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's lifted into left field, and Steve Monster is going to come back to first. Doesn't have the speed to try and tag up. So a deep fly ball to left field, 2 outs. Hammerlong Ballo stepping in.
Eagles doing what they do best. That's stranding runners on. And only 10th pitch for Matt Gunn, who makes the outside corner, bends back in, strike 1 the count. He's got some bend on that ball, man. This is inside. Good patience there, Hammer. 1 apiece. This is up high, 2-1. He can throw a lot of pitches. He throws a strike for every 2 balls, so that's in there for 2-2-2. He knows a K-man. Matt Gunn. And it's a hard liner into right center field. Caught by Jeff Clay.
Dang, nabbit. We're going into the bottom of the 5th. It's Beewolves 4, Grapplers 3. Devin Godsendez 2 for 2. Hoban Bambino 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Chevelle Stewart 0 for 2. Deshaun Levonne at 59 pitches with 4 strikeouts. Devin Godsendez is on fire and fit, 2 for 2 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs.
Yes, Deshaun Levonne is going to throw a 60th pitch to start off the 5th inning. The hottest player in the building right now. Right in there for attempts him straight down the middle of the straight. I tell you, the reticle just kind of floats there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dishy. Low and away, he reaches down, fouls it in the Beewolves dugout, but Deshaun Levonne's got a good spot. 0-2. See if we can chase some trash. He fouls that one back. Outfield's decides they're going to fade back deep. Something they haven't done yet, but they should have done 4 pitches ago. Fouls that back off the wall. Still 0-2. He's making him throw. 64th pitch by Deshaun Levonne here. Oh, he does not chase outside. It was a good pitch on the outside. Change up outside. He can go for it. A lot of fans on hand here tonight to watch the ball game. 2 great teams playing together. There's a hard one on the ground. Diving Hanley Dexter's going to pick it up, toss it to first, get the out. Hey, the Beewolves make a good play again.
Yes, sir.
It's been a couple innings. Hoban Bambino comes up now. 1 for 2 with a single. RBI man. Fans cheer him on. They want this game tied up. It's a power hitter. Good contact. Now Levonne goes right in for a strike. 0-1 the count. 67th pitch coming up right here. It's a breaking pitch. Magic Moore is going to run up and catch that ball. 2 down. It brings in Chevy Stewart, catcher, number 4, 0 for 2 on the day. Good contact against left-handers, of which Deshaun Levonne is one. I feel fading deep because he's a power hitter. Got a little better contact coming across. Right inside for a strike, 0-1 the count. Safety off now for Chevelle Stewart. He's only hitting 157, but you know, a guy like this could tie the game up. They have with us before. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good break on that ball, Deshaun. 0-2 in the hole. He needs 1 more. Swooples him high and inside. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He gets it, Pete. He gets it. He gets it.
Does. Top of the 6th, Beewolves still holding on to a 1-run lead. Beewolves 4 runs on 9 hits. Grapplers 3 runs on 9 hits. Ham Slamus 0 for 2. Eduardo Keller 1 for 2. Magic Moore 2 for 2 with a home run. Matt Gunn at 14 pitches, giving up 1 walk. Ham Slamus neutral and fit 0 for 2. Come on, boys, let's get some runs.
Yeah, Beewolves need some more offense here.
Yeah, we do. We got to start putting some space. There's a shot that's going to get. And Landon Fair with a diving stop is able to get back up and make the throw. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Eduardo Keller, 1 for 2.
Well, they are extreme defensive experts, and they're showing it tonight. They got real good defense on the field here. Fouls it back off the fence. 1-1 the count. That one misses low, ball 1. Good patience, good eye, Eduardo Keller. 273, it's good batting average. Late swing, fouls it back off backward. He knows K-man, 1-2. Reaches down, fouls that one back. Still 1-2. 20th pitch way outside, no chase. 2 apiece. That one's right in there, but it's an easy pop up in the right field. That's going to be 2 outs. The infielder grabs that one.
Getting under everything again. Yeah. Magic Moore locked in and fit. 2 for 2, a home run, a single, and an RBI. Come on, Magic, let's get her going here. 2 up, 2 down. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Magic Moore. There's a roller, but that's going to be to Landon Fair at second base. He'll make the throw to the infielder, and down comes Magic Moore's mojo. We're going into the bottom of the 6th. 4-3 Beewolves. Eduardo Electro 0 for 2 with the strikeout. Landon Fair 1 for 2 with the strikeout. Philippa Force 1 for 2. Levonne at 70 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up 9 hits. His ERA is down to a 4.0. Eduardo Electro is tense but fit. He's known as an RBI dud, and he's 0 for 2 so far today.
Jeez.
Bottom of the 6th at 70 pitches. Well, we got to wonder how much longer Deshaun Levonne can go. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. There's a shot hard, but foul along the third baseline. And now Eduardo Electro's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 6th. Low, ball 1. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Eduardo Electro. And that's 6, I think, for Deshaun Levonne today. Landon Fair locked in and fit. 1 for 2 with a single. Landon Fair playing second base for the Beewolves, for the Grapplers.
Wow.
That one's popped up. Magic Moore is there, and he's going to make the catch for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Philippa Forrest. The left fielder, she's tense but fit. I didn't see what she is. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 6th. First pitch to Philippa Forrest is outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for a called strike. Philippa held up. Looked like she wanted to offer, but then held up. That one's inside. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs. Levonne delivers. That's in it for a called strike. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Levonne delivers. She gets enough of that to push it foul, so she'll get another pitch. Deshaun Levonne delivering his 81st here in the bottom of the 6th. She gets enough of that to foul it off again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Beewolves leading 4-3. That one's high. Ball 3. 4-3 Beewolves. Okay. Ball 3, 2 strikes. Full count. There's a roller, and it's going to be somebody. Barney Bryant steals it from Ham Slamus. Either way, Barney Bryant makes the throw to first to retire the side. We're going into the top of the 7th. It's still Beewolves 4, Grapplers 3. Hanley Dexter's 2 for 3. Barney Bryant 2 for 3 with a home run. Buster Biggs 0 for 3. Matt Gunn threw 23 pitches, walked 1. His ERA is at a 2.06. Hanley Dexter's is locked in and fit. Known as a tough out utility player. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today.
He is. First pitch misses inside 99 miles an hour. Man, that thing whistled. Want to know the count?
Oh, why?
Swings and misses a bad pitch. Evens things up at 1 apiece. That one, same spot. Thought he'd swing again, but he doesn't. 2-1 to count. 27th pitch. Right there, reaches, fouls it back off the net. 2-2. It's a tough out against a K-man. See who wins. And Hanley Dexter's wins with a home run over left center field home run wall into the bullpen for the Beewolves, and the Beewolves getting a little bit more offense that they needed, Pete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm happy to see it, but I'd like to see more players on base.
It's his 10th home run and 18th RBI of the season. The Beewolves put a little bit more ahead of them, and they needed that because I don't know if we're going to hold the Grapplers off the bases.
I don't know either. Barney Bryant steps in. He's got a home run himself. First pitch to Bryant's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. He lifted it, and that's going to be in foul territory along the left field line.
Oh,
there's another one into the left field stance. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Barney Bryant, the third baseman, standing in. There's a roller. That's going to get. And Landon Fair is there and just gets the throw to first for the first out. Barney Bryant was hustling down the line.
And in fair, now we can't bring anyone in for Buster. Buster's sucking eggs tonight. 0 for 3. Oh, he gets one in the gap there in right field. All right, that's going to be a clean single for Buster. Way to go, Buster. Buster, I apologize.
In steps Steve Munster. He's neutral. He's got power versus right-hand pitching. He's 1 for 2 with a home run, a walk, and an RBI. 1 on with 1 out. Top of the 7th. Beewolves 5, Grapplers 3. First pitch to Monsteur's high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh,
ooh,
do it again.
Swing. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball inside.
That one's inside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. That one's high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Steve Monster. That gets in there for a called strike. Now the full count 3-2. Matt Gunn, a K-man. And that's popped up in the foul territory right to the left of home plate. And the catcher will make the catch for the second out. 2 outs.
We got Sturdy Woodman coming up, first baseman, 1 for 3 with a single. Fans cheering here. They want to put him down. Beewolves want him to hit a 2-run home run. Oh, he swings just a little early. That had the distance.
Give me that one back.
First base line, 0 the count. That one's in the dirt or down low. One apiece. That one somehow makes it in for a strike. 1 and 2. There goes Buster Biggs for second. Oh, give me a break. He made it. Did you see that?
I did. It looked like he made it to me. We're going into the bottom of the 7th. It's Beewolves 5, Grapplers 3. Ian Fielder 1 for 2, Ali Finderi 3 for 3, and Jeff Clay 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Levonne had 83 pitches with 6 strikeouts, giving up 9 hits. Ian Fielder's tense but fit 1 for 2 with a single.
Not sure about that call. Not sure about that. Deshaun Levonne has 83 pitches under his belt. He's turned to a tense first baseman, Ian Fielder. Start off the bottom of the 7th. Check swing, strike 1 on that. Slider inside. 85th pitch right here. It's a hard one to right center field, and that's going to. Oh, it's going to come off the wall. Magic Moore picks it up. He's rounding. No, he's going to come. He's going to stay at second base. It's his walk-off double.
Dag, nabbit.
Ellie Finderi, she's 3 for 3 with 3 singles and RBI. Oh my gosh, she's locked in.
What are we talking about here?
Pressure's up. Flows in inside. Miss a foul off. 0-1 the count. Finderi. We're at second base with average speed. 87th pitch. Fouls at the first base line. 0-2, but this is where the problems happen. It's with 2 strikes. But they always strike. Oh, misses up high. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. No double play. That one right there for a strike. She didn't think she was going to come right down the middle like he did. And Kaiser. Now let's get Jeff Clay is 0 for 3 on the day. 214, 5 home runs. Fans cheered him on. Pressure up, but I don't think Deshaun's scared of him. 90th pitch to start it off here. Almost hit him in the hands. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. To Geoff Clay. Oh, that one misses outside. Ball 2, 2-1 the count. One's a foul ball, first base line, 2-1. Jeff Clay. And right-hand batter's box. That one skips off the dirt. Good trap, Steve Munster. 3-1 hitter's pitch to the Clay man. Pops that one up in the right field. Eduardo Keller's running over. He's going to make that grab. Throws it into the cutoff.
Third.
They can't quite get it. Runner makes it to third base. Devin Gonsendes now is on fire. 2 for 3. Power, contact. Fans cheering him on. A 2-run home run ties this game up. 95th pitch by Deshaun Levonne. Misses outside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Not sure what he's going to throw to Devin. This is a high. Ball 2. 2-0. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. 5-3 Beewolves. Hard one first base line. That's going to be foul. 2-1. Fans like the power on it. Oh, he checks it. Doesn't chase. 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Deshaun Levonne losing some velocity now. Throwing it nice and slow. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Real slow. Full count. Gonna throw his 100th pitch. He could drop Gonsendes. That'll be his swan song on the evening. Breaking pitch fouls it back off the net. Still full count. Hard one on the ground. Diving Slamus picks it up. Can't quite get it. And they're going to get the run. Make it 5-4. Doggone it. You know, he was there, but he knocked it down. Run comes in now. Deshaun Levonne's hurting on the home run pitches. We're going to bring in a new pitcher. Get out of this mess. Pressure's way up. Beewolves have a 1-run lead. Bottom of the 7th. Grapplers starting to tie. And they're going to bring in the A- ranked Gasser Morris. Gasser Morris has got a 1.93 ERA. A 1.12 whip, 29 Ks. He throws the ball real hard. Good accuracy, good junk. He's well rested. He's a specialist. Throws a 4-finger, cut finger, the slider, and the changeup. And he had a bad outing in his last game. He was looking to turn things around. And I don't think we're going to see Gasser Morris string together 2 bad games. He's facing Hovind Bambino. He drops him out of the 7th. Swing and a miss on a rising fastball. 0-1 the count. Man's not sure what to expect here. Bambino's known as an RBI man. Got a fast runner at first base. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. The runner going to run? He probably will because Steve Munster ain't going to throw him out. That one misses low. 1-2 the count. To Hovind Bambino. Quiet here. Everyone looking. There's the run. Fouls it back off the wall. 1-2 count. He's not going to first base. He's just going to let him run. This is high. Oh, yeah, that's... He's there a day early. Steve Munster was not ready for that. Fouls that back off the wall. Now an outfield single ties this thing up. 2-2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. K's Bambino to close it out. It gets quiet.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. Beewolves back to that 1-run lead. It's 5-4 as we head into the top of the 8th. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3. Hammer Longbalo 0 for 2 with a walk. And Ham Slamus 0 for 3. Matt Gunn's at 43 pitches with a walk and giving up 2 hits. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3 with a single.
Now pitching Tucker Turlington.
Out comes Mac Gunn. In comes Tucker Turlington. Turlington, the relief pitcher with a 2.45 ERA, a 0.82 whip, 25 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity. He's got good junk and less than average accuracy. He's fully rested, known as a specialist. He's got four-seam fastball, a slider, a curveball, and a forkball.
The chances are there's going to be some movement on this ball. Left-hander throws the first one. Misses up high, 97 miles an hour. 1-0 the count. Pressure up here on top of the 8th. Beewolves opening. Jump out a little further ahead. 2 quick balls. The Sturdy Woodman. That one's right in his wheelhouse, and that lands in front of Jeff Clay in center field. Quick single by the Beewolves. Way to get things going.
Yes, sir. One on with no outs. In steps Hammer Longballo. He's tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. Come on, Hammer. Sturdy Woodman does not have a lot of speed. Not a steal threat at first. First pitch to Hammer Longballo's high, ball 1. That one's fouled off straight back. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that catches the inside corner for called second. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to get into center field. That's going to drop for a clean single. So the first 2 batters up in the top of the 8th have both gotten on. Runners at first and second with no outs, and in steps Ham Slamus.
All right, Hammer pretty happy with himself. Ham on the other hand, 0 for 3. Pressure way up the roost. Still no outs. 9th pitch. Inside. Good eye there by Ham Slamus. Couldn't have missed it. That one almost hit him in the face. That one up high, 2-1. Tucker Turlington having a hard time dialing in the strike zone. Oh, that one makes it back in for a strike. 2-1 the count. Fans clap for him. Hard liner in the right field. That's going to be caught by Jovan Bambino. The runner's got to come back.
Dagnabbit. Yeah. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Eduardo Keller neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Come on, Eddie. A single gets us a run here, pal. First pitch to Keller's low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a shot. No, no.
Of course.
Dagnabbit.
Yep.
God bless it.
Stranded them all.
Freaking. Going into the bottom of the 8th, it's 5-4. Chevelle Stewart 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Eduardo Electro 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Landon Fair 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Gasser Morris threw 7 pitches and racked up 1 strikeout. Chevelle Stewart, the catcher's neutral and fit. Good connection versus left-handed pitching. He's 0 for 3. Oh, that's so aggravating. We had runners at first and second with no outs, Tom.
Yeah.
None. And we got nothing for it. Yeah. First pitch is fouled off along the right field line. Chevelle Stewart, the catcher, that one's inside. That'll even the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike with no outs. Bottom of the 8th. Beewolves 5, Grapplers 4. That one's fouled straight back. And now Stewart is behind in the count, 1-2. Gasser Morris throwing his 11th pitch. That's ripped foul along the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gasser Morris versus Chevelle Stewart.
These Gasser tense.
Popped up. And Magic Moore is underneath it. And he makes the catch. He likes to do a pirouette.
Yeah.
That's his way of saying, hi, Mom. Eduardo Electro tense, but fit. I didn't see what he was. Yeah, Gasser was still tense from his last outing, so hopefully this will help him.
Yeah.
First pitch to Electro is low, ball 1. Electro's tense as well. That's in there for a called strike. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Gasser delivers. Oh, low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Eduardo Electro, the Grappler shortstop.
Come on.
That's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Hitter's pitch for Eduardo Electro. Everybody be ready. Strike. He chose to take it. Count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Beewolves 5. That one's fouled off into the stands along the first base side. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot to Slamus. He's going to charge it, pick it up, double pump, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Landon Fair. He's locked in and fit. 1 for 3 with a single today. I also believe he struck out twice. So go be locked in about that, pal.
Yeah, right?
2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. First pitch from Morris is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller, and that's going to be sturdy Woodman-fied, and he's going to flip it to Gasser Morris for the third out. Morris got a little bump there in the ego. We're in the top of the ninth. Beewolves 5 runs on 13 hits. Grapplers 4 runs on 11 hits. Magic Moore 2 for 3 with a home run. Hanley Dexter's 3 for 4 with a home run. Barney Bryan 2 for 4 with a home run. Tucker Turlington at 14 pitches.
Wow.
Magic Moore neutral and pitch, got good connection versus left-handed pitcher. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and an RBI.
What a part of the lineup. These guys are nailing it.
Oh, no, why would you
swings
do
at a
that?
real bad pitch, though, to start things off. 0 on the count. No misses outside. 1 apiece now. Pressure up, top of the ninth. Beewolves hoping to add to that 1-run lead. That one's past the mound. Turlington into center field. That's a Magic Moore, man. What a stretch he's been having.
Yes, sir. He's been hot. So 1 on with no outs. In steps Hanley Dexteris. He's 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 singles, and an RBI. Magic Moore, has some speed over at first base. First pitch to Hanley Dexteris is ripped foul along the first base line. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a shot. So the second baseman is able to land in fair, makes the catch, flips it to second, is just able to get Magic Moore. They cannot complete the double play, though, so Hanley Dexter's at first with 1 out.
You just got 1 out. You got Barney Bryan coming in here, floats one in there for ball. 1 will count. Catcher's got a great arm, though. I don't know if Hanley's going to make this. Oh, it's a hard one to right center field, but I think Hanley's going to come back. Yep, Jeff Clay's going to pull that in and get that second out.
Dang it, I'm getting too far under the ball. It's just, even if it's a line drive, at least it would have landed,
Yeah.
But it just hangs up there. Buster Biggs, 1 for 4 with a single, so Hanley Dexter's at first base with 2 outs now. Turlington, the specialist, throws his 23rd pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's way outside. Ball 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. There's a shot. That's going to be that's in the gap between right and center, which is exactly what I was trying to do.
Yes.
And Hanley Dexteris is going to come all the way around from first and score, making it 6-4. And who was that?
Buster Biggs. Way to go, big man.
Buster Biggs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Steve Monstour.
Especially since you dogged him out not too long ago.
Yeah. Steve Monstour is 1 for 3. No one misses outside, ball 1. Beewolves got a little bit extra space now, 6-4. Curveball misses inside, 2-0. Pressure up, 2 outs. Bottom, top of the ninth. And Steve Monstour has the back out of the way. That one, 3-0. He doesn't need to swing. He will, though. Oh, no, that's a strike. In for strike. Okay, 3-1. Here's pitch. 30th pitch by Tucker Turlington. Hard one on the ground between third and second. The runner's going to hold up at third base. As a clean single by Stevie Monstour. Way to go, Stevie.
Yes, sir. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Sturdy Woodman, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Come on, Sturdy. Let's get her going here. Woodman was on a tear at the beginning of the season. He's cooled off a little bit. Hopefully he can get back some of that magic. That first pitch is inside, ball 1.
That's inside.
Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, Sturdy Woodman to Beewolf, first baseman. That's lifted into center field. And Jeff Clay is able to make the catch for the 3rd out. But the Beewolves do get an insurance run, making it 6-4 as we head into the bottom of the 9th. Philippa Forrest, 1 for 3. Ian Fielder, 2 for 3 with a double. And Ali Finderi, 3 for 4 with a strikeout. Gasser Morris at 21 pitches with a strikeout and giving up no hits. His ERA is at a 1.8. Philippa Forrest, 10th but fit, 1 for 3 with a single. Right. Philippa Forrest.
Yes, she's tense. Gasser Morris going to throw his 22nd pitch to start off the bottom of the 9th here. Hopefully close things up for the Beewolves. Check swing, strike 1. 0-1 to count right in there. Pressure up. As the Grapplers hoping to tie this thing up, go extra innings. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Gasser Morris has got a good spot. Gasser Morris looking good so far. Again, he had a bad game last outing. He's hoping to get a good one here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 3-pitch strikeout. That's a great way to get back in it. Now it's even Fielder's turn. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. So dropping someone like Fielder would really give Gasser Morris quite an edge. He's going to throw his 25th pitch to start off to Ian Fielder, the first baseman for the San Jose Grapplers, who knows where they're going to be next season, if they'll be here in San Jose or somewhere else. Reaches back, fouls that back off the wall. There's a rumor that the Sawteeth are going to stay. Grapplers going to move out. 26th pitch. Hard one on the ground. Barney Bryan's going to pick that up. 1 pump throw over to first base. It's a good throw. Sherwin makes a catch. 2 up, 2 down. That leaves 1 left. Ali Finderi, 3 for 4. 3 singles and an RBI. Fans cheered her on, hoping she'd get back in it, but Gasser Morris confident he get past her, ending this game with a Beewolves win. Makes a slider outside corner, no swing strike, 0 the count. Fans get quiet all of a sudden, a little nervous. Bottom of the ninth, 2 out, 6-4 Beewolves. One glides up high, misses. Ball one apiece now.
Oh no!
Right down the middle. But it's a pop-up. Third base line. Buster Biggs is going over near the foul line. He's going to make that grab,
all
Pete,
right,
and the Beewolves are going to win the game.
Way to go. That last one missed right over the heart of the plate, and I'm like, oh no.
I think you struck her out on that last time. She wasn't expecting to go right down the middle.
Beewolves win, yeah, but I had movement on it. I think that was just that one was just a fastball. I'm like, oh, that's it.
It was a tight game. It was a real tight game. The Beewolves came out first, top of the third. They have a big inning, as they've had in the last few games. 4 runs in the top of the third. They give 2 back up, though, in the bottom. The Grapplers make it interesting. The Grapplers claw back to within 1 in the bottom of the 4th, but they get another run. The Beewolves then add 1 more in the 7th, but the Grapplers get 1 more back in the bottom of the 7th, making it still a 1-run game. The Beewolves again add 1 in the 9th, so they spread their offense out, and that's what's going to end. They close the Grapplers down. Beewolves get 6 runs on 16 hits. The Grapplers 4 runs on 11 hits. As far as hitting goes, the Beewolves, wow, almost everyone hit. There's one standout. Hanley Dexteris goes 3 for 5 with 3 runs, gets a home run and RBI. Barney Bryan goes 2 for 5. Scores a run, gets a home run for the rookie's first home run, 2 RBIs. Buster Biggs comes up, he goes 2 for 5 with an RBI. So far, everyone's scoring runs. Steve Monstour, 2 for 4, scores a run, a home run, gets an RBI, and a walk. That's all the RBI, no, almost all the RBIs at the front. Sterling Woodman goes 2 for 5, has a good day. Hammer Longwallow goes 1 for 3, so it's not a total loss. He walks once as well. Ham Slam is the stand-up. I mean, the stand-out, he goes 0 for 4. Eduardo Keller goes 1 for 4. And then Magic Moore, another great night. 3 for 4 with a run, a home run, an RBI. Beewolves with 4 home runs on the night, Pete.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, again, they hit 3 in the 3rd.
Yeah.
Again, the Cubs
Every other
just
batter.
did that. They just did that. They just did that yesterday. Was it yesterday or today?
Yeah,
so yeah, 3 in the 3rd, exactly the same too. They hit 3 in the 3rd.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a good outing. Like I said, Magic Moore seems to be heating up. Conversely, Sturdy Woodman seems to be cooling off a little bit. I mean, again, he was 2 for 5 today, which is better than what we've seen as of late. Ham Slamus, again, doesn't get a lot of playing time. I don't know if I should be upset that he went 0 for 4, or just kind of like, well, he needs, I think, a couple more games.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it. Hammer Longballo 1 for 3, which is okay, but not for 10 mil. You know,
Yeah.
not when you're paying him 10 mil. Over there for the Grapplers, Tommy, Ali Finderi goes 3 for 5. She did score a run. She had an RBI. She struck out once as well. Jeff Clay 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Devin Gatsendez 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. By the way, I'm not sure his name is Jeff Clay. I'm just making that up.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
As a form of just disrespect.
Yeah.
Geoff. Devin Gatsendez, again, big player for them. 3 for 4. He did have 3 RBIs, so the guy actually was very productive today. Yeah. Hovind Bambino 1 for 4 with 2 Ks. Chevelle Stewart behind the plate, he was 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Eduardo Electro goes 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Landon Fair at second base, he went 1 for 4, did score a run, and he struck out once. Philippa Forrest 1 for 4 with a strikeout, and then Ian Fielder 2 for 4, scored 2 runs.
Yeah.
And that's what you got out of the Grapplers. So
pitching, Deshaun Levonne comes in, gets a well-earned win. He goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up 11 hits, 4 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. His ERA drops to a 4.05. He's now 4-2 on the season. Way to go, Deshaun. He could lose a game and still end with a winning record. Not that we recommend that.
I was going to say, not that we want that.
Yeah, Sir Morris comes in, gets the save. He throws 2 1/3 innings. Really a total turnaround from that last game.
Yeah.
Gives up nothing. Strikes out 2. His ERA is to 1.71. He's now 1-1-4 on the season.
Yeah, very good. And for the Grapplers, Barry Ozone will take the loss. He went 4 innings, gave up 9 hits, 4 earned runs. He walked 1, gave up 3 home runs in that 3rd inning, of course. His ERA will jump up to a 4.89. His record will fall to 2 wins and 1 loss. Mac Gunn came in, pitched 3 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, and 1 home run. His ERA jumps up to a 2.25. His record will remain 2 wins, a loss, and 2 saves. And then Tucker Turlington pitched 2 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 earned run, His ERA is at a 2.60, and his record remains 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 saves.
Got it out.
I'm sorry about that, folks. We're going 3 stars in the game, of course. The first star, the A-, Devin Godsendez at first base. He goes 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and 2 stolen bases. That's cheap. Cheap.
Second star of the game is one of our stars, the shortstop number 2, man whose jersey I don't get tired of wearing. Hanley Dexter's. He's 3 for 5 on the night. Gets a home run, an RBI, 3 runs. He's the real deal.
Yes, sir. And then the third star of the game, Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's 3 for 4. Hit a home run, had an RBI, and scored a run himself. The gamer stats, Tommy G with 7 hits, 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, 1 great catch, 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 51%. Pete J with 9 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 2 great catches, and 6 strikeouts for a contribution of 49%.
And I guess I would think the game's probably right. I guess maybe you've hit all the home runs here before. I think maybe this is the first time I hit a home run at Bengata. It took me this long to get a home run in every field.
I don't know if I have that. I don't know if I have that achievement.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look. I'm not sure if I do.
Well,
I got it like 3 seasons ago, and I just haven't told you because I felt bad.
Yeah. That was a hard fought win. Beewolves take it.
It was.
Yeah. Let's see here. Player development. There's some news coming off on the wire. Let's tell you about that. I will start it off. We get 20,000 training, but Barney Bryan just can't see the ball like he used to. So the 26-year-old third baseman loses 1 on his connectivity from 50 down to 49.
Oh. Player development available, ligament repair. Frangipane's been pitching with a bad ligament, Tom. She's raring to take on a new regimen for $1,138,000. $1,138,000.
Yeah.
She can improve
Let's buy it today.
Yeah. By 2 of them.
Yeah.
Her junk will go up by 4 with a 15% chance of going up by 14 and a 5% chance to gain K-Man. Oh, that would be what we want.
It just says can't afford. There's only 2 things we could buy: a Steve Munster celebrity date in 4 games, or a Poke Foster vegan diet in 10. But unfortunately, that's where we are. All right, up from there, we got a little movement in the league. The Heaters signed Seth Renette, replacing Bishop.
Unless we cut Hammerlong Ballo.
Yeah, replacing Bishop Fuller. Wow, Bishop Fuller, 32-year-old starting pitcher, A- ranked, great starter, known mostly for his junk. Real good pitcher, even a good hitting pitcher. 47 connectivity. Bishop was making $12.1 million. It's a money-saving thing. They bring in Seth Renette, C- ranked starter, 39 years old. They lose in everything. He's mostly known for his accuracy. He'll make $1.4 million a year to pitch in Detroit.
I think we can officially say the Heaters are thrown in the towel. I think if you look at the standings and you see where the Heaters are, I think they're kind of saying, yeah, we're done. Yeah. The Sirloins will sign Carlitos Salas to replace Madoka Hayata. Madoka Hayata was a B-ranked 34-year-old third base shortstop. And they're going to make it $7 million. They're going to bring in Carlitos Salas to take over. He's got bad jumps. He's a C-plus ranked 34-year-old right fielder catcher. He's only going to make $2,500,000 to finish out the year with the Sirloins. They lose power, connectivity, and speed, but they gain in fielding, a little bit in fielding, and a lot in arm. So you're going to get a much stronger arm out in right field and behind the plate in exchange for letting.
Yeah, better.
Madoka Hayata. I always liked Madoka Hayata. Yeah. Look at the connection and speed on her. It's like
Salas is a better defensive player, and Hayata's a better offensive player. Yeah.
Very, very true. Where are the standings? Where's the Sirloins at? Sirloins are behind us at 13 and 14. They're 6 games out of first place at a +7.
Yeah, I wouldn't count them out.
Yeah. And then the Heaters, of course, in the Seafarer Conference, they are 8 and 19. Only the Wild Pigs have a worse record than that.
Yeah.
They are 10.5 games out of first place, and they are negative 48 run differential. If you look at the wild card, if the season ended today, the Beewolves with the +42, I mean, have it in a cakewalk. There's nobody even close to them with the run differential. So
Colts on the other side, rocking on the Freedom. And the Outlaws are only one back. Yeah, that's their stuff. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, only 3 teams have single-digit losses: the Blowfish, the Jacks, and the Nemesis. All right, yeah. So our schedule. So that was a good one.
And they cheat.
Yeah. See, our next one is the Heaters game 29. Hey, we can do it. We can finally go to the last page of the schedule to see all of our. This is it right here. This is what the rest of the season looks like starting game 29. We're gonna catch a flight out to Detroit. Play the hey, and they're gonna put Renette on the. The Heaters just picked up Seth Renette, and they're gonna put him on the mound against Hurley Bender.
Ooh, that's a true test right there. That'll
Yeah.
be a true test.
Yeah, then we come home to face the Moose. Ortiz is going to face Tubrick. And then we go out to Tacoma to check on the car garage out there. Japani's going to play against Travis. Yeah. And then we're back to Colorado where Devon will play against the Warblers.
Yeah. At that point, we're in the 30s. Then we'd really be coming down to. By the time we're talking Deshaun Levonne and the Warblers, it's 32. We only have 12 games left after that.
Yeah. Very nice. All right. Well, we will then see you out in Detroit for that next one against the Heaters. Please be there with us. The Motor Yard is always a great place to see a game. Until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we are saying, get out of here.